Hello everybody, this is Terry Jeanette with the Tapping Flamingo. Today's video is all about a challenge hosted by Marna from Dolls Rescued. And the challenge is to sew. And what are we sewing? This little cape right here. And believe me, it was a bit of a challenge. At least it was a challenge for me. So I got out my fabric, and it was really difficult for me to find something that I really fell in love with. Most everything I have was either way too heavy or not heavy enough. And then I remembered I had this piece of fabric, and I thought it was going to really be perfect for what I wanted to do. So I got out the instructions and I started looking at it, and I thought, uh-oh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. You see, it has a collar, it has buttons and buttonholes, and all kinds of things that I don't know how to do. And I'll be honest with you, the instructions were really vague. Now, I do have a daughter-in-law who's a really good seamstress. She actually majored in fashion design, and she made her own wedding dress. And in her opinion, these instructions on this pattern were not the best. Well, I went ahead and tackled it. I decided to try to make one without a collar or the buttonholes. In fact, my vision for this was just to make a wrap instead of a cape. So tell me, is there a machine out there that will let you know when you're low on bobbin thread? I was just about done and I ran out of bobbin. That much more. Don't you hate that? If not, somebody needs to invent one. Just saying. Well, I actually finished it, and surprisingly, I didn't really have that many issues. It was actually pretty easy, and I love the way it turned out. I didn't even try to match the pattern, and it's almost perfect. I guess I just got lucky. So like I said, I did not make this a cape. It turned into a wrap. And instead of putting a collar on, I just left that off. No buttonholes. I took some thread and I made a crocheted a little loop, and I put this fancy sparkly button on there. And there's the cape, or actually the wrap, all finished. Thank you, Marna, for inviting me to do this collab. I really do appreciate it. I learned a lot, and I actually have a little bit more confidence in sewing. I'd like to thank you all for joining me today, and go check out all the other participants. I believe there's probably about a half a dozen or so of us participating. I'll leave a hashtag down in the description box below so you can just click on that. It's actually pretty interesting to see when you get a group of people making the same thing, how different they really come out. I hope you all have a great day. This is Terry Jeanette with the Tapping Flamingo signing out for now. Bye-bye.